Yo, ever heard of Jerkmate?
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be discussing about a character that has been requested from Kill la Kill. Alright. Satsuki Kiryuin. I am so shitty with his names. I'm sorry. I never got the names right in Kill la Kill. I just couldn't get it. But then again, I couldn't get the names right in Madaka Box, so man, it's a win-win situation right there. So pretty much Satsuki is like the former main antagonist, and then became like a primary protagonist in Kill la Kill. She's like the former president of the Academy's student council, and despite being only a high schooler, she is one of the most powerful and feared people in the entire country. And Satsuki rules over the Academy and its students with absolute tyrannical authority. It is later revealed that her actions weren't as ill intent as it may seem, as her true goal was to protect humanity from her evil mother, who plans on destroying the planet. So pretty much that's like the summary of her character. And if I spoil things for you, I deeply apologize. But pretty much this whole show's premise, that if you don't know, is that pretty much they're the superpowered there's the superpowered clothing everybody wears, right? And they're living they're living things. They're called light fibers, right? So pretty much these light fibers, if I can discuss it more in detail, that there are sentient parasitic I'm about to say orgasms. Wait, actually it is orgasms, yeah, of extraterrestrial origin, and their only origin of all clothing on Earth, as well as the entities responsible for the evolutions of humanity. All life fibers originates from the original life fiber, also known as the primordial. I think I'm saying it. The primordial, fucking the original life fiber. Okay, I'm just calling the original life fiber. So yeah, for the original life fiber is the object originate from space that crashed onto Earth 10,000s of years ago. And the original life fiber was supposedly destroyed when the Ryuko and the SS Naked Sun cut through its core in episode 23. And in episode 24, it is approached the Academy in a liquefied form, and it wrapped itself around the missile that it was the center of the Academy. It was torn off by the missile, and it was destroyed. And the missile was destroyed. Yeah, pretty much. So pretty much, yeah, that's where the life fibers came from. It's from the original life fiber. Pretty much, these life fibers, they're being used in production of clothing known as Goku uniforms or Kumais. And they're pretty much 90% of the global's market, so everybody wears them, right? And so pretty much these life fibers are completely indestructible. Nothing can destroy it except for the scissors, right? And now there's tons of videos on her, not tons of videos, but everybody knows how strong she is, so when people make videos on her, so I'm making a video on this character herself. All right, Nobody has. So I'll be the first to do it. So these life fibers have the ability to rapidly evolve. Is one reason why they consider dangerous, right? This is what they really get stronger, and they give you they give you superhuman abilities as well. Now, pretty much the life fibers are multicellular microorganisms whose bodies grow in long, thin strands, which radiate bright red energy. These strands are very durable, being stronger than most materials on Earth. And life fibers also possess a regenerative factor in some cases. All right, in some cases. And they will reform into a whole even after being cut all the way through. So, yeah. Now that y'all know what life fibers are, and with the clothing shit and what they do, how strong is she, right? Is she comparable? Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that, you know. There's more things to this character than, it's more things to the show itself. So pretty much, yeah. Now look here. This is the abilities what it gives her, right? So we all know it gives her superhuman physical, prowess and everything, right? But also, she's able to create shockwaves with her willpower alone, and it was able to dominate Jukitsu. I think that's how you say it. And force it to do whatever she wants with sheer willpower. So yeah, she got really strong willpower. Now she able to create solid after images fast enough to appear in dozens of places simultaneously, and she can generate high speed air slashes. And she able to emit light from her presence. Well, I don't know if there's comic relief or anything. Now the clothing she has is able to grant her flight, is able to shapeshift to form to any form, right? And pretty much she has resistance to mind manipulations abilities, memory abilities, and moral manipulation, all that. So yeah, pretty much all of this. Now I know y'all pretty much oh well, she's not really that impressive. It doesn't sound like she has impressive abilities. Well, it's not about her abilities that's not impressive. It's just that her stats, pretty much, where she stands at, is impressive. Now we already know she's far stronger than the MK2 Elite 4, and fought post MK1 absorption Ryuku to a standstill. And Uzu, I don't know, I'm not even gonna pronounce his fucking name, admitted that Satsuki is far above him in power, that him wearing the MK2 Goku uniform would barely be able to beat her in beat her in middle school self if she held back. Now this would put her around mountain level ranges, right? Because she's able to be far superior to Uzu, and Uzu pretty much is it's pretty much comparable, if not superior, to the other Elite Four members, and he can still make people able to harm him. Now pretty much she's fucking continental level with the Bazukzan, right? That's pretty much that's pretty much her fucking sword, right? That's pretty much her sword. the one like she always uses, puts her at this level. All right. And because like since she's like stronger than her previous forms, due to being like synchronized with her suit or Jukitsu. I think I nailed that one. She should be like way stronger, because she was able to decapitate and pierce base Raigu Kiryuin, or I think that pretty much her mother, right? She was able to pierce through her mother, and her mother was like, wow, her mother's like stronger than her daughter New Hari, and she stumped like post harmonization Satsuki and broke Bazuksen. Okay, she broke the sword, all right, but she was able to pierce her and shit. Like now she looked like her daughter Nui. I don't fucking know, like Nui, shit like that, Nui Harmony, wherever. This is like she took full control of the original life fiber and greatly increased its power by sacrificing herself to interrogate the life fibers of like in her body. And she should be like at least comparable, if not superior to base Ragyo, which was her mother. So pretty much he took control of the original life fiber, right? And greatly increased his power. That's fucking continental level. That's fucking continental level. Now we're not done with her, because pretty much she one-shot the multiple covers with her toenail blades. Wow. Ooh, excuse me. While naked without Jinkitsu, after spending a month being constantly tortured. So even without her fucking suit, without her clothing, she's continental level. Now she should be comparable to post Jingetsu Ryuko, and stronger than the ultimate like Regalia Elite Four, due to her Jingetsu being injected with a mixture of Satsuki's and Ryuko's blood, and infuse it with Zangetsu's life fibers, and was able to hold off base Ragyo alongside with him. So yeah, she's continental level, and that's not where the story ends for her, right? That is not where the story ends. Now, pretty much, yeah, sure, she didn't really fight in the last battle against, her mother and shit. It was, the main protagonist. But that is not really where her scaling stops at. Now, if we pull our attention to Kill la Kill If, the video game, so there's some interesting things about that. And before I get into the feats for the Kill la Kill game and the spoilers for that, I just want to clarify something that pretty much that the creator, with the creator of the game and the creator of the show literally stated, and I quote, "We got first story details at the Anime Expo's Kill la Kill the Game If panel back in July, and the crowd was there, didn't waste any time asking if the game would be canon to the anime. Studios triggers Wakabayashi, I think I said that right, yep, answered with a firmly prominent applause for the audience. Yeah, he said, I consider them, the game and the anime, to be in the same universe as part of the same story. He fucking approved that this game is canon. And for people to say, oh, this game is not canon, well, you heard from the creator himself saying that the game is canon to the anime. So yes, the word if in the game literally is a what if situation. And what if a scenario happened in the anime? This was confirmed to be in the same universe. And even at the end of the game, spoilers by the way, at the end of the game, when everything, like when the main villain was defeated, everything got set back to episode 2 or episode 7, something like that. Everything got resetted. Everything that happened in the game got resetted back before everything happened. So yes, the game is canon, and I'm going to count it in. All right. And look, the creator even put, it's literally said that it's less of an eternal universe story and more of a story that happened, but there isn't time to dissipate it, and it wasn't shown in the anime, but the events actually happened. That's what he's saying. Like it happened. He couldn't put it in the anime. He wanted to, but there were parts in the story that he wasn't able to tell in the anime. So pretty much this is canon. All right, I'm going to put this in. You hear from me? You hear it from here. The fucking game is canon, and the scaling I'm about to put her, it's fucking real. So pay attention. Now, pretty much Satsuki is the main protagonist of this game, right? And the story is centered around Satsuki's quest to overthrow her dictator of a mother who's about to destroy Earth. However, it turns out that along the way, Satsuki unknowingly got herself and many others trapped in an eternal reality. Once Satsuki discovered this, the distorted world puts her under a spell, making her once bitter enemy Ryuko have to save her. So there you go, the premise of the fucking game. Now, how strong is she in here? How strong is she here? Now, pretty much she has every ability within the anime, but there's one little detail that she has. So pretty much she has the subconscious creation, reality warping abilities, and time manipulation abilities with her within her world via Jingetsu, right? And pretty much how do I say this? Pretty much she was synchronized with the full power of Jingetsu. Jungetsu. And Jingetsu, who was altering reality, took Sakuzi's fucking hell. I just had it. I'm sorry. I just had it. Fuck it. I'm too into this. I'm sorry. Look, Satsuki's, I guess that passed. Satsuki's dreams made them tangible and created an eternal timeline with its own separate flow of time, and had subconsciously control over her reality. Look, it held her against Ryuko, and she killed the original life fiber, which triggered the complete destruction of this world. Now, what does this put her? What does this put her? Well, what do you think? What do you think? I don't know. A turn of timeline, alternate reality. This puts her at fucking universal plus levels. This put her fucking universal plus levels, and you can really just argue about that. What the fuck? Oh shit, she's that fucking strong. Oh wow, that means she could be Goku, right? Okay, we won't go that far, but I'm not done with her scaling yet, so you never know. So pretty much, she's universal plus, and her speed, she's so realistic, and she should be pretty much faster than light, because kept up with Raikou and stuff like that. Now, she killed the original life fiber. How strong is the life fiber, you may ask? How strong is it? Well, if we're gonna go by the fucking game, which is canon, and since like the original life fibers, the main antagonist of the game. So pretty much what it does and what it what it ability does and what it can do is pretty much that it has the ability to absorb life fibers into itself. It can generate energy and manipulate energy. It can fly and it can regenerate. And because it reform itself being cut into pieces and always regenerate as long as there are life fibers to absorb. So yeah, this thing was able to absorb Ragu, whose life fibers are more powerful than Juketsu's. I gotta say that right. Juketsu's. Through absorbing life fibers from different dimensions and timelines, it would eventually destroy Satsuki's realm by making it reach critical mass, and it was causing it to break down, and it's capable of expanding the entire world into a single yarn. It was able to fall on par with the Ryuku and Satsuki. Yep. Subreal physics and speeds, and it was able to keep up with them. Yep, everything. Now, what does this put him? The fucking thing is low multiversal because it can absorb life fibers from different dimensions and timelines from the past, present, and future. It was literally absorbing it and becoming more powerful, so it become unkillable. And look, the fucking Ragu literally stated that a distorted world such as this can transcend space and time. Fucking people, this is like low multiversal. This is like way more powerful than this. Alright, way more powerful than normal. Alright, and this is fucking canon. This is canon. This is the shit that happens. So Satsuki, at the end of the day, she scales at low multiversal tiering. She has fucking low multiversal tiering. She has attack potency on that level. Durability should be on that level as well, because pretty much the life fibers absorption ability makes it more powerful. Yeah, it makes it way more powerful. Because if it's absorbing life fibers not from only their world but from other dimensions, and just to become more powerful and unkillable, and they succeeded. Yeah, they were low multiversal. Yeah, low multiversal. Her and Ryuku are both on this tiering, but this is available on Satsuki, and she is on this level. She's low multiversal. Good luck trying to fight her. Come on. If you really think about it, she should be able to fight characters like Xeno. She has on the same fucking tiering as Xeno, and Xeno is low multiversal as well. Ooh. I like to see that debate. So, yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's gonna be her tiering. Satsuki at low multiversal, speed, subrealistic. It could be argued to be fast and light, and her durability should be at least universal plus to low multiversal, and yeah, that's gonna be her tiering. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this, because I know y'all probably mind blown about this new information and shit. So yeah, let me know what y'all think, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.